It's weird. I was just thinking about how in English we have two verbs, make and do, but in lots of other languages they just have one for both of them, like in Italian, fare, and probably in Spanish and French I think too. I don't know why that is. So today we're going to look at the differences of these two verbs and when to use them. And first of all, I want to give you a general idea. So the verb do, generally speaking, we use for a task and something that already exists. Whereas make, we usually use for something that we're creating from scratch that doesn't already exist. However, of course, in English and like in every language, there are exceptions, but I'll give you lots of examples of when to use these two verbs correctly in English. So let's start with do. Now do we usually use with a task we want to complete. What's the first place we might complete tasks? It's in our house, so we do housework. We can also do the laundry when our clothes or our bedding is dirty. We can also do the dishes, and my dishes are sitting there watching me because I haven't done them yet. Even though I did lots of housework today, but those are the last thing to do. And if we don't have any food in our fridge, we might do some shopping. Other tasks we can do are, if you're a student, you do your homework. I'm not a student anymore, I'm a teacher, so I don't do homework, I give homework. You can do a course. If you want to become good at painting, you should do a course in it. Or you can do exercise. I try to do exercise every day, but sometimes it doesn't happen. Another thing we can do is we can do our hair, or if you're a girl, or maybe boy, you can do your makeup too. Some other ways we can use do are we can do well or do badly in something. So if I do a test, maybe I get 90 out of 100, so I do very well. And someone else gets 10 out of 100, so they did quite badly. You can also do your best in something. If you do your best in something, it means you tried as hard as you could. So maybe he only got 10 out of 100, but he did his best. He tried as hard as he could. We can also do good. If you do good, that means you try to be a good person. Maybe you do charity work, or you give lots of clothes to charity, or you help out your neighbours. That's doing good. Now what about make? So as I said, when we make something, we create it. So pretty soon I'm going to make a cup of tea, because I usually have one about now. Now of course I don't make the tea, I'm not that good. I buy a tea bag and I put it with hot water. But then a new thing is created. I've made some tea. We can also make food. So maybe tomorrow I'll make a sandwich, or tonight I'll make dinner. But that reminds me, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I don't have anything in the fridge, so first I'll have to make a decision about what I'm going to eat, and then I'll have to make a list, and then I'll have to do some shopping, and then I can make dinner. What about this weekend? At the moment, I have no plans. So I'm going to have to make some plans. Think about what I want to do. Maybe if I decide to go to a restaurant with friends, I might have to make a phone call. Call the restaurant, make a phone call and make a reservation. Another common time we use make is when you make friends. For example, when you go to a new place and you meet lots of new people, you might make some friends. Also, if you're having an argument or a discussion, or you're writing an essay, and you want to give a reason for something, or you have an idea, then you make a point. And if someone says something and you think, wow, that's a really good idea, you can say, you made a really good point there. That's a really good point you made. Another thing we can make is we can make a promise. I promise not to do that again. I made a promise, okay? A group of things that we use make with is things related to business. They're usually with make. So for example, I can make money, or if I make a lot of money, I can make a fortune. You can also make a bet. So if you go to watch a horse race, like lots of people do in England, it's quite common, you might make a bet on the horse you think will win, and if you win, then you'll make some money. Maybe you'll make a fortune. Another way we can make money is to make an investment. If you buy a house, that's making an investment, because you can maybe sell it for more money in the future. Or you might see a business which you think is really good, and you might make an investment in that business and hopefully make some good money. Another time that we use make with business things is when we start a business. The first year you start a business, you'll probably make a loss. And that means spend more money than you earn. But in the second year, maybe you'll make a profit. So make more money than you spent. And hopefully you'll make a profit and make lots of money. Now let's look at a couple exceptions to these general rules. So first of all, I said when we're doing tasks in the house, and tasks generally, we use do. However, in the morning, you make your bed. You don't do your bed, you make your bed. And you're not creating the bed, you're not building the bed, you're just putting the pillows in the right place and making it tidy, but still, you make the bed. So this is a little exception. Now on the other side, I did say all business things are with make. However, when we actually use the word business, we do business. It was a pleasure doing business with you. Or, I'm looking forward to doing business with you. One more tricky one, which is a common error. Question. Which verb do we use for a question? Neither. So we don't make a question, we don't do a question, we ask a question. So, I hope those were all really useful for you. Let me know if you learnt something. Up here are some sentences which I want you to try and finish with the correct verb. If you don't have time to do all of them, why don't you just do one and write it down in the comments for me. If you liked this video, then do give it a like and also follow me for more content. Thank you very much, it was very nice to meet you. My name's Archie and I hope to see you again. Or if you've already been here before, thanks for coming back and I'll see you again soon. Bye everyone!